featuring Joe C.
And then he couldn't fire his glutes later.
Matt Hayes.
I'm not running over the Barnett Tower and heaving myself off.
And Leon Searcy.
Now, you come across that middle, you better have some meat on your bone.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
Well, I'm thinking that may have been what Travis Hunter was thinking. He might be able to say about this time in his rookie season. Because of the second guessing, can he play both ways, all that type of stuff. How do you like me now? Would have been a great theme for Travis Hunter at this point of the year. Instead, he's gone for the year. It's been the talk really since it came out yesterday afternoon that he did have surgery performed on the knee, an LCL. He is out. He's going to be looking at recovery. It's going to be months. And then you're going to try and get him back. When it's all said and done, fellas, we're going to go through the whole deal. What can you look forward to going forward? What caused it? All that kind of stuff. But bottom line is that it's El Succo level. Okay, that's that gut punch that you hate when you're talking about a football team trying to make a playoff run. Leon, you know it. I know it.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the first time this front office has to be second guessed. To be quite honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like a black eye to the organization as far as what you invested in the kid. It's not his fault that he got hurt, okay? But the amount of capital that you gave up for this kid, and to assess that he was going to play both ways, that he was going to be doing something historic, he was a unicorn, we are going to use him in these factors in to do all that, and it didn't pan out even when he was healthy. It really didn't pan out. Mm-hmm. So now you say to yourself, okay, you lost not only one position, but you lost two positions, and you lost the first round of next year. And it was a hefty price to pay. Let me just say that much.
Yeah. That's it. Honestly,
I think that's surface. I agree with what Leon's saying, but I think that's surface. I also think you can't panic at this point. You made the decision. You still. I don't think he should go. Does he play a wide receiver corner? I think he should continue to play both ways. This is the decision you made. You're married to it. Do it. Mm-hmm. And he's clearly very good at both. He can be better at both. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
So the thing that annoys me more than anything is the whole secrecy of it all. We all knew he was out for the season when he got hurt.
Well, it's out now.
Right.
So.
I mean, it's just more of this
Do you
nonsense.
feel better? Would you have felt better if you knew this time a week ago?
Yes, of course I would have. Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just it is what it is.
Because what else are you hiding?
Yeah.
Like what's going on with Wyatt Milam? We're now what week are we at now? 10?
We were just talking about that before the show.
Yeah.
Week
we
10.
have no idea what's going on with Wyatt Milam.
He got hurt with like 2.5, almost 3 weeks to go in training camp.
Gotcha. Look, I don't want to open up every show arguing about what they're not telling us.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. I don't understand why you just don't say what the problem is.
It doesn't change anything.
Right, but you owe it to your fans who are paying money, who are going to those games, who are buying jerseys.
Do you think
who are
they're
part
deciding
of the city,
whether they're going to show up to a game if or Wyatt Milam
Joe,
doesn't play?
You're talking about fans who spend the money, who are part of a city that's investing $1 billion into this franchise. They want to know what's going on with their team. Again, I don't think that's too much to ask, actually.
I don't think it is. I think it's fine with the opinion, but holy smokes.
Well, they also came out with a report that said he was coming back.
Yes, and that's also
what's
was
with
3
that?
weeks ago,
What's up
right?
with that?
That was last week.
That was last week.
That was last week.
Not even a week.
I thought it was a couple weeks ago they said that he was on.
No,
the
I'm talking about Rappaport.
Yeah, this is when we had the whole
No,
argument.
I'm talking about Wyatt Milam.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are starting.
This is when we had the whole argument when Rap Sheet said he's out a minimum of a month, but it may not be much longer after that. And so
but that was the agent giving him that.
Yeah, exactly. And so we live in the land of misinformation. Okay, if it's on X, it must be true. Well, if it's on X, it must be BS too. And so,
especially if it's from Matt Hayes, according to Mark Long.
Yeah, exactly. But all I know,
Matt's got bad sources.
That's all I know. But anyway, it's like I can't get into arguing about them not telling us something. It's out now. It is done. He is gone. He wasn't available. If we'd have known a week earlier, would he be back a week earlier? No. The answer is no. And then on the other front, any of these guys, they're just not going to let go of any information they don't want to. Right or wrong, that's just what they're going to do.
Well, right, but I'm not just going to accept that, Joe. I am not going to accept that, okay?
Right, that's fine. That's fine.
If you're a fan of this team and you pay money and you buy jerseys and you're all in on spending $1 billion in this team, don't accept it either. Don't accept it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, well, I like it. There's a lot of heat this morning, huh?
Leon's
He's
looking sharp
just
in that shirt, by the way.
Shirtless in the DNA. You look so nice.
No,
Leo.
yeah, he's bro. Did you notice this? He's got his LS on the cuffs.
It's a collection. It's coming out next year. So
is it really?
Yeah. So I just figured out
The big man. I think
the big man. Yeah.
I think you've got a stylist working for you right now. Is what I think.
You
got
got a
somebody
little
with-
Thanksgiving going on right now.
I
You
do. Well,
definitely
listen, I've got a cutting light to do. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to
got
go home.
jeans
So
on, too.
Yeah, so I had to go ahead and put everything on.
Did you see that he has jeans on?
Well, it's an event.
I have an event to do.
Yeah.
Bro.
Have to look sharp.
By the way, speaking of Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
do you guys understand? Have you ever heard of this whole Friendsgiving thing?
It's been going on for a
It's
while.
been a while. Been a while.
Friendsgiving.
It's
It's a
for
thing.
people that don't have families, I guess. I
No,
don't know.
they actually do it and have families.
Well, that I don't.
Yeah.
I've never. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so
like
you
say-
just ditch your family for
But
your
like as
friends?
an example, the son-in-law and Annie and them, they will do their Friendsgiving a week before Thanksgiving or
Oh,
whatever. And
jeez.
so and they're all UCF grads and everything like
Jesus,
that. And so they keep the
Wait a
Do they
minute,
have
wait.
turkey too, or is it some other different kind of food?
Well, no,
Tofu.
it's just instead of your
Sushi.
tofu. Why are these so difficult things to understand?
Because we don't understand it, so we're just trying to wrap our mind around it.
Right.
Just like
It's a-
why I'm trying to wrap my mind around why. Tell me what's wrong with Wyatt Milam.
It's a new world, Matt. There's
Yeah.
people marrying AI bots.
Yeah.
I sent you that this morning.
And I'm
Listen,
sure they're gonna have Friendsgiving as well.
Yeah,
Here's the
no,
thing,
no,
man. I'm only concerned with the guys that can help us right now. You know, I want to get the guys that
We
that
want to
can
know
help
if
us.
Wyland Mayim can help.
If he's
If
ever
he can't
going to be able to help this
well,
year.
It's been what, 10 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
And yet that's the one thing you're stuck on. I'm trying to.
You know why I'm stuck
on to
on it?
LA.
I'm
We're
going
on
to
to
tell you
LA.
why I'm stuck on it, because the guard you had in there got a penalty when and an erase the possibility of kicking a field goal to win the game.
Very
That's why I'm
true,
stuck on
Very
it.
true. Listen, that's all real. That's all real. And I would
And the
love
other
to
two
see-
guards they're playing ain't that good either.
No, they're not. I would love to see Wyatt Milam out there, but it's not like they're sitting him down saying, "Shh, don't say a word. We're not going to tell anybody what's going on. You're not really hurt. We're just not going to put you in." I just don't know.
Well, we don't know what they're doing actually.
Yeah. All right.
This is from the transparent. You were all big on, what do you call him, Jimmy Glads? What do you
I
call
call
him?
him Jimmy Gladstone.
Jimmy Gladstone,
Please
right.
respect the title.
That's the
Harry Potter.
transparent guy. Well, he's not too transparent as far as injuries. Tell you that.
Every NFL team is going to hide anything they don't have to disclose.
He's a backup lineman. What are you hiding it for?
I don't know why we got to use 8 minutes over whether or not your journalist degree
Because
is being
you've got
violated. or not.
you've got three guards that aren't any good. I'm sure fans are wondering what's going on with this guy.
They would love to see him. They just haven't yet. Can we please move on past the actual disclosure of injury? Honestly.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
You know
I love it.
why?
I love it.
You know why?
Why?
Because
Because you're
I'm
gonna say
not,
the
I'm not
same
going to sit here
thing.
and just carry water for this franchise. I'm not
carrying
man.
water.
There are fans out there right now that want to know what's going on with this cat.
It was
Where
a
is
big
he?
discussion point about the Hunter thing, though.
Yeah.
It was very weird with the injury,
look,
no one heard about it for a while. Then you have Rap Sheet coming out and saying he's going to be back.
Right.
And now he's not.
The news
What's
came
up
out
with that?
Right. The news came out when Friday morning. We were at the Florida Georgia Game Hall of Fame. It was about 11 a.m. when it came out, and that's whenever they had their press conference. And like I said, I'm not carrying water for anybody. I just simply understand the process.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying in general.
I would say this about the Jim Harbaugh-led Chargers that are coming in. If they don't have to disclose an injury, they ain't going to do it. I'd say it about any team out there.
Okay, I don't like the Travis Hunter thing, but I could see that. We're talking about a backup guard right now.
I thought we were past the backup guard. I thought we had gone past it. Maybe hop on down there to the Mecca and drill them.
Yeah, you're allowed to go to the press
just,
conference.
Just drill them the way you're drilling
You care
us.
so much.
My gosh, man.
Maybe
I mean,
I will.
holy cow. We can solve this problem one way or another if you want to.
Hold the man to task.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to get to the actual, this is a blow. What is going to happen going forward? That's what I would like to focus in on. Okay? I'm looking at him. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. All
Fine.
right.
It's just this was a whole. He's out for the season.
Yeah.
Part of the conversation was, why did it take so long for them to say he was out for the season when they knew he was out for the season? So that naturally morphed into, what in the world is going on with Wyatt Milam, who has been out since with 2.5 weeks ago in training camp? He went out.
But did it naturally morph into that?
I brought it up.
I might have
shouldn't
pushed
have brought
it into
it up.
that, but still, it doesn't. I mean,
Cohen was asked about it like 30 minutes ago. If you want to play that,
yes, please.
All right.
I gotta have
Obviously,
it.
getting him back into it, coming off the injuries, there is trying to get him to feel like he's coming off the rock, like he was more so in training camp, and having the confidence to be able to move. Powerfully at the line of scrimmage and at the second level adjustments, and being able to move and feel confident in those movements. He's practicing his tail off. I never question at all the competitor, the guy that wants to be really good and is doing everything that he's being asked of. And just need to see him take that next step of, man, it's all the movements are looking pain-free.
Okay, I love that. That's the first they've actually gone detail on it. Number two, Leon's so annoyed right now. He's so annoyed right now.
What was wrong with him? First of all, do you remember, Matt? It was so long ago.
It was
a knee injury,
yeah.
right? Okay, all right, knee injury.
It's the Baloo injury report. It's a knee. Okay.
I mean, did he blow out his knee?
I love the balloon.
No, he obviously didn't blow it out. If he's
10 weeks. I mean,
Right.
hell, 10 weeks. I mean, by 10 weeks, you could have had another knee. Or
And obviously, he just doesn't look good enough right now
all right.
to
I mean,
play.
Clearly, right. Clearly,
That
he's
was
not,
what I took from that.
Yeah, he's not completely back yet.
And he wants him to where he has his best chance to succeed.
Is that Baloo on the sideline when they went to him on the sideline? He'd go, he's got a knee.
Listen, I love the truth teller. I'm having fun because he brings it. He's saucy
He's the
with
best,
it. That's
man.
for sure. All right, let's keep it going. Non-injury related topics coming up. We swear. It is XL Primetime Golf Club of Southampton Wednesday. Gorgeous day. You can hit the practice area, hone the game. You can play 18, play 9, get a group out there, whatever it might be. 2-8-7 play. It is the Golf Club of Southampton. So Travis Hunter, where do you go from here as a franchise and as a fan base?
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford Mobile Service. Game-ready service right to your driveway.
He's down on the ground. He is down.
A freak injury can wreck a football team and affect their championship dreams.
Wait, you're telling me I'm about to lose my number one wide receiver?
Listen for the personal injury attorney's Farah and Farah Injury Update.
Jacksonville.
On 1010XL.
When the unexpected happens, you shouldn't have to face it alone. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we're here to fight for you. Whether it's an auto accident or a slip and fall, our Jacksonville team takes care of every detail, from investigating the incident to securing multi-million-dollar verdicts, so you can focus on getting better. And remember, you don't pay a dime unless we win your case. Our commitment is 24/7, bringing you the real support from real people who really care. Campione Law, your dedicated partners in justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campion Law.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Basketball season's here, and now you can mix and match football and basketball and win big with Prize Picks, where being right can get you paid on America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 player stat projections and watch your winnings roll in. Jordan Love, more or less than 223 passing yards. Wemby, more or less than 27 points. It's just that simple, everybody. And here's the best part. PrizePicks offers an injury insurance reboot. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, PrizePicks won't count it as a loss. PrizePicks is the only app that offers stacks where you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. And with FlexPlay, you can double your money, even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And all PrizePicks withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use promo code 1010XL and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play $5 in lineups. That's promo code 1010XL to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play 5 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Cool air and clean air. Getting out from under that Florida sun and cooling off inside is where Florida Home AC shines. Think about it. You spend a lot of time indoors, and air quality is crucial to your health and comfort. Pollutants like dust, pollen, germs, and allergens can build up, affecting your well-being. Florida Home is dedicated to enhancing your indoor experience with superior air quality solutions like whole home air purification systems. Find out by logging on to FloridaHomeAC.com or call 877-4300.
Your home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville trusts. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
When storms start to crop up in the Atlantic or Gulf this time of year, having a solid plan to handle anything that sweeps through the First Coast is very important. That's where American Electrical comes in. Ensure your home's safety and comfort with an American Electrical home generator. As the area's leading home generator dealer and installer, American Electrical can offer you easy installation, simple maintenance, and peace of mind. Schedule an assessment by simply calling the team at American Electrical. They'll walk you through the best generator for your home or business. Log on, american-electrical.com.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in Duval!
The Golf Club of Southampton has big plans for 2026, renewing the greens plus plenty more. But right now's the time to take advantage of member opportunities before the big renovation. Now until the end of December, you can join and save $1,500 off their initiation fee plus $500 back in a gift card with a 12-month commitment. All the details are at golfsouthampton.com. Playability for every skill level and a huge practice area to hone your game. Lock in now and enjoy membership privileges at the Golf Club of Southampton.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Beautiful day in Duval. We appreciate everybody tuned in. If you're out and about, it's gorgeous day. Veterans Day yesterday, and hopefully veterans were saluted by all friends, family members, this community, that's for sure. Veterans Day, definitely worth remembering our veterans. All right, we got plenty to get into. Jaguar-related, the Travis Hunter injury news. What's going to go on against the LA Chargers, and then we got to get to the XLP, to the CFP, talking a little college football coming up a little bit later on. But Travis Hunter definitely is top of mind. And it's not like it's an epitaph, but when it's all said and done, it's going to read that ultimately you saw Travis Hunter average roughly 68 snaps per game. He played 2/3 of his plays on the offensive side of the ball, and then he played 1/3 of his plays on the defensive side of the ball. And it also will read 298 yards, 28 catches. On defense, 15 tackles, 3 pass breakups. He did get in the end zone one time. And the thing that probably gets Jaguar fans more than anything else is that if you think about it, he had 298 yards. Over 1/3 of his offensive yardage came in one game against the Rams. That was when he finally went over the 100-yard mark. He finally got in the end zone, and you wanted to see a little bit more of that. That's the kick in the tail.
I mean, after you read those stats, I mean, it's kind of underwhelming for what
it wasn't over the top. Yeah.
No, it wasn't over the top. I mean, it was underwhelming.
And it kind of goes to your point.
You got to call it what it is, you know. I mean, great kid, you know, infectious and all that kind of stuff, but this is a bottom line business. It's about results. It's about him being impactful. And I'm not sure with what we gave up that it measured from what we gave up to get him. Mm-hmm. But and then on top of that, he's injured. He's hurt. Now he's gone for the season. So, yeah, how do you recover from that?
Well,
let me ask you this question. When he next year, do you tell him, hey, listen, we need you locked in at one position, or do you like you said, do you just ride it out with the thought that he could probably injure himself again by going back to back the way he does it?
I think it's too early to make that kind of decision after 7 games because you don't really know if he can do it, and I don't think you can. I don't think you can next year say we're going to only put you at one position because then you're essentially admitting you blew that pick. You blew what you gave for him. So because you're not moving those kind of numbers to get a wide receiver at number 2 overall.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's okay to say that you blew it, but if you stick him at one position and he shines, then you kind of you bounce back from it.
Right. You get something out of it.
You get something out of it.
I understand what you're saying, but I guess to me, this is just my head. I don't think it's been proven that he can't do both yet.
True.
It's a very, very, very small resume he has right now.
I think the one thing that people are worried about, if you want to talk about the injuries and whether or not anything's disclosed or not, just the simple fact that he had a hurt shoulder and he had a knee that cost him a season. He's, at least when he came in, he's less than 190 pounds. He looks like a lighter cat. And when you are asking that body type to go and play more than normal, 68.7 snaps was the average per game, and they were just ramping it up on the defensive side if you think about it. And it is, I think, a fair question. Did playing both sides of the ball cause the injury? I don't think so. But at the same time, how much I'm trying to think of how much did you get out of your, let's just say you're out for an 11-play drive, you're busting your hump, 5 minutes off the clock, and then you go out and you at least let your defense do some work. How much better did that help you for that downtime before you had to go back on the field?
Oh, absolutely. A long drive, score, and then if the defense, you needed that downtime. You needed that recovery time. Every player does. I don't care how dynamic you are. I mean, going both ways.
So I think it's just a fair question.
I mean, just imagine an offensive lineman playing offensive line and then going on in practice and playing defensive line.
Yeah, but your position's a little different, though.
Yeah,
True.
That's true.
You're talking about then like 80 car wrecks.
You're talking about your pounding and all that kind of stuff. But listen, backpedaling, pushing off your right, your left foot, and all that kind of stuff, and then as a wide receiver, get-offs, running sprints, with your breaks and all that. I mean, I know he's fluent at it at the collegiate level, but I mean, you're going up against your peers in college.
At the Big 12 level.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a totally different animal.
You get here, you got grown men on you now.
Yeah,
it ain't your peers no more.
I agree with you. There's no doubt that you're now at the highest level of playing the sport, so that's going to be a little more stress on your body. I don't know that we can say that's why he hurt his knee. I mean, it was a non-contact injury.
Right. And it's interesting, people that are looking at it, and we'll have Gio coming in a little bit later on, because that type of injury doesn't happen very often in non-contact. And so, yeah, go ahead.
Well, so was mine. Mine, when I told him about quadricep tendon, it had the fact that I had built up so much stress and pounding of all the years that when I went into practice and I came off the ball, and I just took a step. I didn't hit anybody.
You were just doing an individual drill?
Yeah, I was going. We were supposed to be doing Oklahoma drill. Me and Ronaldo win. Yeah, before it was outlawed. And then
when men were men.
Yeah, exactly. And Tom Coughlin says, "Hey, we got Notre Dame versus Miami, and we were supposed to hit each other, get practice on stuff." I know I would have won, but unfortunately, I took that one step.
Doubt you would have won.
Yeah, I took that first step, and I blew it out. That was just compounding of all the. The pressure of playing.
To be fair, that was also like 8 years of wear and tear, right?
It was 8 years of wear and tear, yeah.
Yeah, and heck, now I could pull up the numbers, and I know I brought it up when Gio's in or on Breaking Bones, but the number of Achilles and ACLs are way, way, way higher than what you experienced back then.
I can't think of anybody that I played with, whether it be the Steelers or the Jaguars, where there was ever an Achilles injury.
Right.
Now, ACLs were prevalent. ACLs, MCLs, that kind of stuff. Wear and tear, triceps, shoulders, but never Achilles.
Bro, when I'm telling you, I said this last week. When Marino tore his Achilles, that was like a shock to the league. Someone tore their Achilles. It didn't happen
very often. And I'm sure there are numbers that'll back it up. But anyway, it didn't happen very often. And so when you do get him back, well, then you also have to answer the question, are you going to bridge him up slowly? Because that's basically what they did in training camp. So it seemed to me they were smart about it. If you go through the OTAs, the mini camps, and everything that they worked on, they slowly missioned him in where he was doing more than one thing at a single practice. So I thought they took their time with it, but there's no accounting for the speed of the game and the physical play of the game.
Yeah, the wear and tear. I mean, especially at the wide receiver or DB position where you're cutting all the time.
Yeah.
You're putting strains on your calf, your Achilles, hamstrings, quadriceps, all that kind of stuff. So we don't know. It could have been something compound that we're in college to where something just snapped. So we're not even sure about it. So, yeah, it'd just be very interesting to see what this for.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the kid because he was starting to see it
figure it out.
Receiver. starting to see it. I don't know if he's going to figure it out yet, but he was definitely starting to see it a little bit. You could tell he was starting to be more comfortable in what he was doing on the field as a receiver. I think as a corner, he's just natural. He's a natural corner. But I think he was now just really starting to, okay, now I see what can be.
Right. What move here?
So if they do decide to play him one position, which one do you think you guys want him to play?
I don't think they're going to play. I think they're going to continue with the two.
If they do, what do you think he's better at?
I don't know because he hasn't hit his ceiling at receiver yet.
He flashed.
I would play him at corner.
You what? Why?
A corner, because he's more instinct for a corner. It's more natural for him. Yeah. I'll play him at corner.
Instincts are key.
That 50-50 stuff with him is electric. Electric.
Right. Yeah. He goes and get it.
Well, it begs the question if he's really good at one side of the ball, because that's where he spent most of his time working as a football player. He's played both sides, high school and all that kind of stuff, going back in time. And if he's better on that side right now, but he's raw as all get out on the offensive side, and he's already flashed a little bit on the offensive side, just imagine if he does say, hey, like JJ's saying, just one side of the ball, now I'm going to go work on my craft and make
learn the
even
position.
Better. Yeah, and because he is cat quick. He's got that wiggle and wag to him, and he can make people miss. He's going to have to do that to make a living in the National Football League and not get crushed. Same thing on the other side. The physical demands of a cornerback coming up and supporting the run and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I remember that Cincinnati game when he was in there against T. Higgins, and T. Higgins, I mean, he pushed him so hard. I was like, goodness gracious. I thought he was going to hurt his back. Because he was pressed up on him. And T. Higgins came off the ball, and he just tossed him and ran his route. I was like, ooh, you're going to have to get in the weight room. You're going to have to get in the weight room, I'm telling you. So that's what I'm talking about. Going up grown men.
Right.
You know, that's that grown man strength.
And you know the naysayers in the National Football League, the guys who have played the game before. I don't know exactly 100% what side you land on, but you're not a naysayer. But those that are going to say, told you. And they may be.
Well, it's too early to assess. It's too early to assess the kid's going to be a failure.
He's got 7 games.
Yeah, he's only got 7 games in. I mean, he is a rookie. You know, so I mean, he's got time to grow. He's got time to grow, get bigger, and all that kind of stuff. Remember Sauce when he came into the league? How skinny he was. I mean, Sauce is not. Now you see Sauce with Indianapolis. I mean, he's got a thick body and all that kind of stuff. Weight room strength now.
Well, and a knee injury is not going to prevent him from doing upper body. I mean, that's what he should be doing right now.
Yeah, and he already had the shoulder hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But, yes, because he's going to have to lower it. He's going to have to deliver.
He's got to get bigger, man.
Yeah.
He's got to get bigger.
And so if you are, and I don't mind you second-guessing, Leon, what this regime did, we need to kind of go through that a little bit coming up here in just a second, because this draft right now, everyone comes out of the draft excited. You think you're going to get players. I love the line that, well, there's our safety. Oh, wait a minute. What?
For the next 10 years.
Yeah, there's our safety. What? How the hell do you know that? No, that's what he. Well, wait a minute. He's never even played the position. No. Okay. All right. I get it. You know it. I don't. And then he gets hurt, so you never see him. And then you start going down the line, and you see the lack of productivity from the draft class. You can't help but at least ask questions. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they could be second guess.
I mean, their 3 best players now are out because of injury.
Yeah, and
from the draft.
Right, and we really don't know what Ransaw was going to look like.
Right.
Yeah, because we didn't get to see.
And that was also kind of a. By the way, talking about injury, that was also kind of a. We don't know what it was, and then all of a sudden, he's out for the season.
Yeah, and we've always said it before the regular season starts. You don't have to give up anything. You just don't. And so we'll see where it goes, but it does suck. That's for sure. All right, 641-1010, you guys jump in. Hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. We'll definitely stay on this. We got to get to the XLP to the CFP coming up, a golf club of Southampton Wednesday. Don't forget 287 play. Take advantage of this gorgeous weather. Play 18. Get on out there and enjoy Southampton.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford.
AA Automotive helps keep your car in dependable travel condition. Stop in today. They'll check the brakes, tires, fluids, electric, and AC to get you right back to your holiday plans. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Full service auto repair you can count on.
Pork, chicken, brisket. Sometimes the best choice is not having to make one. That's why we're bringing back originals like our Sunny Sampler and Pork 3 Ways. Get your favorite proteins, 2 sides, and bread, starting at just $16.99. A little bit of everything, a whole lot of value. That's why it's always Sonny's here. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
It's time for the Plumbing 411 from Superior Plumbing and Pipeline. It's not just annoying when your toilet keeps running long after you flush. It's also costly because it could waste hundreds of gallons of water a day. A running toilet's often caused by worn-out flappers, corroded valves, or a faulty float. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining will fix the problem fast, which can help lower your water bill. Stop the running and start saving today. Make the superior choice when your toilet won't stop running, and learn more at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Check and make coatings. Your floor's missing piece. Premium flooring. Take our advice. Home of business, affordable price. Driveways, pool decks, garage doors, beautiful patios, and more to explore. Check and make coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
Hey, Hicken here for Zero Res. It's Thanksgiving time, man. But listen, don't deal with the toughest gravy, cranberry sauce, or pumpkin pie disasters. Let the cleaning freaks do it. Get back to clean. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $149. A 4th room free with a canned food donation. Ideally, a full bag of cans, not just 1 or 2. Also, take $75 off your air duct cleaning. Call my friend Zero Res right now, 28757, or go online at zeroresjacksonville.com and say you want the 1010 special. Zero Res, spelled backwards and forwards. It spells the same.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. I love Hello Smooth Med Spa, my go-to for skin health and beauty. Their biggest event of the year is November 19th, National Botox Day. Huge deals, local vendors, and it benefits Make-A-Wish. Don't miss it. Visit HelloSmooth.com for more details.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Football season is finally here, and with that, hopefully comes cooler weather. And if you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Give them a call today. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. We know what cool sounds like. XL Primetime. But what does it feel like? Find out at FloridaHomeAC.com. 1010XL.
All right, we love it. Looking forward to another trip back to the bank on Sunday. It's against those L.A. Chargers. Like we said, the Harbaugh-Herbert-led bunch out in L.A. They're pretty good. That coach good. That quarterback good. We got to look for ways to crack the code, get back in the winner's circle. Like I told y'all yesterday, as much as it pains me to say it, this team is a failed 2-point conversion away from a 4-game losing streak. And so you can be happy that you were able to score one in Vegas. You gambled, you won, and you come back with the dub. But this team needs to figure out a way to get right this Sunday against the Los Angeles Chargers, and it may not be easy with the injuries that they're dealing with, that's for sure. All right, what do you say we crank up a little XLP to the CFP, JJ?
Time to drop some college knowledge on XL Primetime. Brought to you by Modelo, the official beer of the college football playoff.
All right, let's dive into it, men. The countdown is on, and cold Modelo, you can have it any time when you're watching some awesome ball, but we are slipping away. 1 month remains in the regular season. Only so many Saturdays left, ladies and gentlemen. That includes Championship Saturday, okay? Conference crowns are going to be handed out early December, but that is what we are down to.
Can I give you an optimistic point of view, though?
Yes.
I heard Josh Pate say this the other day.
Uh-huh.
If you look at it from the very beginning of the season to the actual championship game, we're only halfway through.
That's a
We
good
got a
way
lot
to
of
look
time
at
left.
it. And by the way, I'm not even trying to rain on anyone's parade. I just want you to soak it up, you know? 'Cause
Absolutely.
It's just so
Don't
dang...
take it for granted.
You may not be trying to.
Don't
but
spend any time with
but
your
every
family.
week you count it down, you are, okay?
I'm just trying. I'm trying to get you to lock in.
Yeah,
Okay?
You know, no
that-
Friendsgiving,
You
no
know-
family. Be on that couch.
You know that video that's going around online about the Chinese men and the karate move that they do when they're kicking each other in the groin.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, over and over, kicking each other.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing to me every week when you do that. Every week.
Well, I tell you, the only reason I'm doing it is just so you can treasure it. That's it. That's all I'm doing, okay? Now, we've got this XLP to the CFP that we do on XL Primetime, and sometimes it runs counter to what you see from the College Football Playoff Committee. Last night, there were a few tells that came out of their rankings, so we'll bring that subject back up in a second. But let's get to it, Leon. Let's go 12-9 as we start us off.
My number 12, I almost put James Madison here at number 12, but I said
it's a good story.
It's a good story. Yeah, absolutely.
Founding father.
Yeah. So I decided to put in a team that probably the only team that represents Florida. UCF. USF.
USF.
Yes.
Let's make sure, because UCF is going to get crushed by Texas Tech this weekend.
So I got the Bulls at 12. At 11, I've got the Longhorns at 11. I've got the Irish at 10. And I don't care what the ACC says. Miami got thrown in there yesterday. I got a little excited and happy, but until they beat Georgia Tech, I had Georgia Tech at my number 9.
Okay.
They're representing the ACC.
Okay. All right, so you're still keeping the Canes out. Georgia Tech, a one-loss ACC team. All right, Matty?
All right, remember, this is the group of 5. It doesn't have to be conference. People don't have to be in this top 12. Because now it's just they're ranking them 1 to 12. All right? Now, with that said, I think South Florida is going to be the highest ranked group of 5, so they're going to be in. And I think Georgia Tech or Miami is going to win the ACC and be in. I still think the Canes have a chance.
Miami has a better shot of getting to the playoffs than winning the ACC. Their chance of winning the ACC is close to 0.
I don't agree with that. They're only going to get 1. The ACC is going to get 1. That's it.
Yeah, it's a hot mess right now in the Atlantic Coast.
All right, my 12 is Vandy. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on in front of them in the SEC. They've got 2 games left. They're 8-2. They got to beat Kentucky at home, and then they got to win at Tennessee. They do that, they're going to be a 10-win SEC team. And really, when you really want to say who they're going up against right now, it's Oklahoma. Because they in Oklahoma, you ready for this? Have 7 common opponents in the SEC. 7. So in the last poll of the season, if Oklahoma loses to Alabama and then beats Missouri and LSU and they're 9-3 and Vandy's 10-2, they're going to go over all their common opponents, I guarantee. And whoever they think is the better of that group will be the team that's in that playoff.
All right, so go ahead.
Right.
So you have Vandy in.
I have Vandy at 12.
You're nuts.
I have Notre Dame at 11. And I'm not sure why I have Notre Dame 11, but I'm just going to put them there. Because that's I think they might lose this week.
I think the committee said that same thing last night.
They did. Well, every week.
What are we doing?
Both weeks. I think they're going to lose this week against Pitt, at Pitt.
Okay.
Wow.
I got the Sooners at 10.
Kind of like Georgia losing to the Dogs. No, that's fine. It's fine.
All right, that was bad.
He did get the Texas pick.
Listen, I'm trying to sniff out the upsets that are real and legit when he calls them. I'm definitely trying to.
I've got a few upsets right this year.
Yeah,
Yes,
you've
you
been
have.
bold.
Yes, you have. Keep it going.
And I got the Longhorns at 9, and that's not going to last because they're going to lose to Georgia and they're going to lose to Texas A&M. And they're not even going to be in the playoff. They're out.
Okay, so
but for now they're at 9.
Right now at 9.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's funny because we're all looking at this a little bit different. I still don't see enough from Texas to make me fall in love to put them in there. Anyway, all right. So my Ole right now is Notre Dame. The outside looking in. Still on the outside looking in. They beat the pants off of the midshipmen, whatever. I'm back in the Bulls. They're number 12. UCF, big win over Memphis, and then they crush UTSA. Go Byron Brown. Go Byron Brown. Miami, I have them in the playoff. And you want to know why?
They're going to find a way.
They're going because, all right, so here's what I've done. For now, I have Miami 11, Georgia Tech 10. Georgia Tech is a one-loss team. Miami is a two-loss team. How in the hell did they get in here? Well, because of what we just said, two teams can make it to the ACC championship game, not named Miami, and Miami can still be the highest-ranked team out of the ACC. And to Matt's point, the group of five, they may not view the conference champion of the ACC
No, they have to.
higher than 5 other conference champions.
And they might not get in.
That's how
could be Duke.
So if it's Duke, if Duke wins the ACC,
they have 4 losses already.
It's a crap conference.
So you're telling me
but only one ACC.
Wait. So you're telling me they're going to view the AAC champion and let's say the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
The AAC champion USF and the Sun Belt of James Madison ahead of 4-loss Duke. Is that what you're telling me?
They probably won't, but I'm saying there's a world where it could happen. Okay, especially in the idea.
Then Miami can get in.
Okay, yeah. The reason I'm saying this is because Louisville and Virginia had everything in front of them and they blew it. Okay. They
just like
absolutely
Miami's going to do
blew
this
it.
weekend when they lose to NC State, and none of this will matter.
Right.
But,
Let me just say this: the odds of Virginia losing again, Pitt losing again, SMU losing again, Duke losing again, and Louisville losing again are way higher than what you guys are talking about.
Well, some of them play each other.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I could see all that.
Only
happening.
3 of them. Only 3 of them, actually.
Yeah, but I can see all of them losing. I don't have faith in any
Yes,
of
that's
them.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So those odds are way higher than your idea that the Sun Belt champion is going to be ranked
I'm
at
just simply
9-4 Duke.
I'm just simply
Okay,
saying
I'll give you
that's how crappy the conference is, Matt. That's all I'm saying.
It's parity.
Okay?
That's greatness.
Yeah, and the fact that
greatness.
Miami
How
could
dare
It's
you?
crappy.
It's called imploding.
So in the SEC, when people beat each other,
Oh,
it's
yes,
fine.
yes.
No, I think if you're going top to bottom, ACC versus the Big 12, I think the ACC is probably better.
Of course it
top
is.
to bottom. But there's just no one that stands out. That's all.
no one stands out for the reason that they're losing to other teams they shouldn't lose to.
Like
Do you really think
the
Cal
Duke
should
loss
have
to
been able come
UConn
in?
was a bad.
But Cal
bad
is an
loss.
ACC team.
Yeah, I know.
So how does that count against the ACC if Cal is
True.
beating other teams?
That's true.
I just don't
And-
get that argument.
Yeah.
I agree that the ACC against other conferences sucks.
Yeah, their record
But that
outside.
argument I don't get.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, it was in front of them. Virginia had been able to hold off all comers. Wake Forest has been able to step up, and at the very least, this was after Wake Forest got caught.
By FSU.
Got caught by FSU.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay,
crazy.
so
By the way,
honestly,
let me just say this real quick before we go any further than this. Florida State is behind Stanford and North Carolina in the ACC standings.
Well, yeah, it's been like that for
unreal.
2 years.
That's the ACC right now in a nutshell.
I mean, are you fire that guy? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, you're the one who keeps saying they ain't going to fire him.
I don't think they are, but I
Yeah.
mean, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's inexcusable.
They're 15th in the ACC right now.
And that's a better job than some would argue than other big jobs that are out there.
He's
Some-
2-12 in his last, right? 2-12 in the last 14 ACC
right,
games.
because they had lost 9, 8, 10 ACC games in a row.
Yeah, I heard a crazy person on the radio yesterday say it's a better job than Florida. It's
So
insane.
anyway, what is going
It's
on?
certainly an easier path to the playoff, I can tell you that.
All right, so I've got Miami in right now, Georgia Tech in. They're going to battle it out. Maybe only one of them survive, but Georgia Tech will have a path through the championship game. Miami may not. I've got Oklahoma 9. That was a huge win when you go back to last year over Alabama. Now they got to go on the road. This is going to be a big test for them coming up. All right, we'll keep it going coming up here in just a second. It's XL Primetime. Our XLP to the CFP. You guys jump in. 641-1010.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford. 1010XL brings you the orange and blue. The Gators march into Mississippi with a battle plan to tame the Rebels.
Broken tackle, still on his feet.
Florida, Ole Miss, Saturday at 7 on Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football. 1010XL.
Gators!
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
Now, The Hurricane Report. Brought to you by Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
The Miami Hurricanes got back to winning ways with a dominant 38-10 victory over Syracuse on Saturday. Carson Beck threw for 247 yards and a touchdown and caught a touchdown pass from freshman Malachi Toney. Next up for the Canes, North Carolina State, 3:30. The Hurricane Report brought to you by Performance Painting.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On November 12, 1994, Prairie View loses 52-7 to Jackson State, breaking an NCAA Division I 2A record with 45 straight losses.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Stop wasting your money on bottled water and call Dub Duck Rooter. We can install a new water filtration system and softener at your home or business. Check out our 5-star Google reviews and give us a call today for a quote. DubDuckRooter.com.
Hey, it's Rick Ballou. I just upgraded my home with fantastic floors, and the experience was incredible. Rusty and the team brought the showroom to me with their at-home consultation. The whole process was simple, the installation was top-notch, and the results, absolutely fantastic. Take it from me. Don't wait. Visit fanfloors.com and schedule your at-home consultation today. Fantastic Floors, where every step is fantastic.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,700 5-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design help us get organized at home. They create custom storage for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and more. Closets by Design will transform clutter into seamless organization. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation before the holidays and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. 18-month financing is available. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Looking for a great place to enjoy some craft creations and soak up some scenery? Fernandina's Mocama Beer Company is a must-see and must-try. Nassau County knows it. Visitors need to find out about it. Mocama means near the big water where the sun is born. And if you visit their tap room in Fernandina Beach, you'll see how they've mastered equal parts precision and art in creating great flavors from IPAs to Pilsners, lagers, and sours, plus plenty more. Mocama.com, Mocama Beer Company. Start an adventure and find them in Fernandina.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
Strap in, Duval. The Jaguars are gearing up to face the Los Angeles Chargers Sunday, November 16th for our annual Salute to Service game. Join us as we honor and celebrate the brave men and women of our military all game long. Secure your seats now and be a part of the action by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. Let's stand together, Duval.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Beautiful day on the First Coast. I hope you're enjoying it, getting ready for the holidays coming up. Turkey time before you know it. I can't wait for that trip up to Nash Vegas. Don't forget 1010XL.com. Click on that Omni link. If you are making plans to head on up there, talk to a handful of people that are making plans to make that trip. So let us know if you need a link. I'll make sure I get it to you. But it's going to look, you're trying to add up how many wins this team can get to. You need to mow down the Tennessee Titans. That has to happen. Of course, the Chargers are coming up Sunday. We'll be looking at the injury report a little bit later on today. We'll see whether or not guys can get healthy and get back out there. All right, let's get back to our XLP to the CFP. We went through 12 through 9 with a little debate. The first 4 of our college football playoff, the XLP to the CFP. Big Sur's 8-5.
All right, my number 8 team Escape for Their Lives against Iowa, but that's the Oregon Ducks. My number 17, I like this number 17. They played but BYU. I thought it was going to be a game. You're talking about what was it, top 15 teams playing against each other, and they just
it was like 10. It was like 8 against 10 or something.
8 against 10. Yeah, I thought it was top. I thought it was top 10. Yeah. But they just destroyed Texas Tech, the Red Riders, the Raiders, Riders, whatever.
Your Red Riders.
The Riders, bro. I like them. Number 7. My number 6 team is the Lane Train, Ole Miss, and number 5 team is the Bulldogs, Georgia.
Yeah, same, exact same.
Exact same?
Exact same.
Okay, all right.
I will say this. I don't mind Texas Tech moving up over Ole Miss in this week's rankings. I don't mind that. I'm all right with that because they're a lot better than people think, and they're really good defensively. And at some point, what wins championships again, Leon?
Points, not defense.
Okay. All right.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Look, they have proven on both sides of the ball.
That defensive line, woo, boy.
They've proven on both sides of the ball they've got it.
Jacob Rodriguez might be the best defensive player in the country.
Joey McGuire is the guy that doesn't get talked about enough, that's for sure. But, and I don't mind it. I have Hotty Toddy behind him, too, as well. All right, did you go 8-5? Exact same?
Yeah,
all right, 8-5 for me. Oregon, this sounds like we're pretty much in the same line. They did squeak that one out. Look, Iowa played their fannies off because they had the lead until that last drive, of course, with the game winner for the Ducks. So you have to give Hawkeyes a little bit of credit. Hotty Toddy, Ole Miss.
What about the throw from Dante Moore, by the way?
And the catch.
Yeah.
My God. I mean, the catch was good, but the throw was
perfect.
Magical.
And I don't remember how many big drives they had leading up to that, but obviously when they had to have it, they had it. And I was curious for sure whether Dante Moore would get beaten up in that game. And he held up.
He did get beaten up, though, man.
Yeah, but he held up.
He did.
Because that was the storyline for me when I was taking Iowa in the points, is that they're just going to maul him if they can. Yeah. And he held up, which is pretty good. All right, Hotty Toddy, you definitely have them among the top 7 right now. Texas Tech, I moved them to 6. They mollywop BYU. And here are their only 2 games left. UCF, who they're just going to destroy this weekend, in West by God, Virginia. So they're going to be a one-loss team at the top of the Big 12 heap. I'm putting Bama in at 5 right now. Hey, it wasn't pretty over LSU, 20-9, but they still took care of business.
Covered.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be a much bigger game. They were able to cover the number. Alabama road wins at Georgia and South Carolina. The wins over Vandy and Tennessee.
So you got Bama at 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. 4-1. What are you, shocked?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Where did the committee have Bama?
4.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I got them as well. I got Bama at 4. I got the Buckeyes at 3. I got the Aggies at 2. And listen, the last quarter of Indiana Penn State, loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
So you didn't like take them down because of that?
No. I'm just keeping Indiana there because
they were
0-13 at Happy Valley. 0-13 at Happy Valley.
There's some history being rewritten by this Hoosier football team.
And that catch at the back of the end zone, was it Omar Cooper Jr.?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they had to go 80 yards too, by the way.
Yeah, he's legend now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I got Indiana at number 1.
All right, I got Alabama at 4. A&M 3, Ohio State 2, Indiana 1. No change. I don't hold that against Indiana at all because every single year championship teams they have one game where they're like a little shaky. They were a little shaky in that game, but they found a way to win it. That's what those elite championship games do. Now I will say this because I know you've got yours coming up, and we need to get into this. So after you explain to everybody that you've got Georgia at 4, we're gonna get into what the playoff committee is doing with some obvious head-to-heads.
Yeah,
and not with others. So
okay, yeah, I'm glad you're saying it because it does set up, and we'll probably carry it in the 1 o'clock hour because there are 2 or 3 of them that they're holding serve with. If USC beat Michigan, USC is going to be ranked ahead of them. But That's further down the college football playoff rankings or the overall rankings right now.
There's also some right in the meat of it.
Yeah, I have Ohio State number 4. They beat up on Purdue, but I'm giving Georgia some credit right now, okay? I'm giving Georgia credit. If I had Ohio State versus Georgia, who would you take right now? Would you take Ohio State in a heartbeat?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
in a
Yes, I
heartbeat?
would.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
I would.
It's so interesting. All right, Georgia smoked Stark in Starkville, and no letdown. Stockton, 3 touchdowns. He was 18 to 29. Nate Frazier with a career-high 181 yards rushing. Guess what? They got a run game going again.
300 yards rushing?
Yeah, a run game going again. And that's a big, big key for them. And look, I go back and forth with Georgia and Alabama, moving them up, moving them down, and it drives Bama fans crazy.
This is different.
So
now you've got them ahead of Ohio State.
Now I have them ahead of Ohio State. And then I got Indiana second, which I maintain. I've had them there. Big win over Penn State, but barely. They were up 20-7. They were up 20-7. That's a Jaguar-like score versus the Texans. They were able to hang on. A&M just muscling.
You got Aggie 1?
I've had them number 1 the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row. 38-17 over your guy, over Luke. Ruben Owens, Concepcion, touchdown plays over 40 yards.
That game was never close.
No.
By the way,
they held.
I
They
don't
held
know if you
Missouri.
know this or not, but he's going to be your guy in about a month.
Your guy. They held the Tigers' offense to a season low 284 yards, and I love this. Mike Elko was asked if his team was calling out plays on D because like they maybe had stolen signs or something. And he's like, I don't know anything about that. I have no idea, but.
He's a good coach.
He is
what a great hire. Thank God for A&M that their fans went online and did not allow the Stoops hire to happen. Remember that?
Oh,
They were going
yes.
to hire Stoops.
Yeah. And Elko, he may be closer to Hank Hill than he is to this perfect head coach walking sidelines, but I would take him in a heartbeat. Oh,
He
my.
almost looks like Bobby Hill, like a grown-up Bobby Hill with glasses.
right?
Well, I don't know about that, but
Bobby.
You're the guy that said you're going to get in a month. Did you see what he said today?
No, what did he say?
He said we've got to stop obsessing on the playoff.
Really?
He said because then
because you're not going to make them?
He said
It's funny because he's such a loudmouth until he's out of the playoff picture.
He said then you're like saying only 12 teams have great seasons, and there's a lot of other great seasons.
Oh yeah, he's of the 30-team playoff model.
Has never beaten a ranked SEC opponent.
That's who's rolling into Gainesville, baby.
Wow! Don't scare me like that. I dream of.
I love Drink, man.
Yeah. I like him. I don't love him. It is XL Primetime. Our countdown in the CFP. We'll get back to you, Jags. You guys jump in. What do you think the top 4 should look like for the college football playoff?
XL Primetime, driven by big number 1 Duval Ford, the number 1 place to buy your next vehicle. Bone crunching, field flipping, game-changing plays. After the game, catch the superior fence and rail defensive player of the game on 1010XL.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop special deals. Order a 100-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX20 and get $20 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX20 for $20 off a 100-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
Hey, Hicken here. I couldn't be any happier than to join the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, I mean it. Visit their beautiful showroom today off Atlantic Boulevard. Find out exactly what I'm talking about. No pressure, just friendly help. And whether you want a car, a truck, SUV, electric, pre-owned, you name it, George Moore Chevrolet has it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, no problem. MooreChevy.com is easy to navigate as any site you will try. It's never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
What's happening, beautiful people? It's your main man, E to the T here. And cool air, open trails, and that perfect Florida winter sunshine, woo! It's the season to get outside and explore Clay County. From Christmas parades and hometown festivals to holiday markets and local theater shows, holiday magic is lighting up every corner of Clay County. Get outside, get moving, and get active. Come see everything happening this season at exploreclay.com. That's exploreclay.com. TenTenXL.com.
What does Johnny O know best? O knows Jacksonville football.
Okay, say, oh my.
Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Served by Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree draft on 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminix. When pests invade your home or business, you don't just need them out, you need them out fast. And you need to keep them out. At Terminix, they'll show up for you and eliminate pests quicker, just like they did at my house, because they care about what matters most to you. When pests show up, so does Terminix. Don't live with a pest problem, Terminix it. Visit Terminix.com today to schedule a free inspection online. That's TerMinix.com. That's right, Terminix it.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, folks. It's Frank Frangie. Did you know that individuals over age 60 have great results on Awaken 180? See how you could drop weight and get off your medications in just 3 months with Awaken 180's Golden Program. Visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey Jacksonville, Lauren Brooks here for Big Chief Tire. If you need new tires, Big Chief has affordable options to fit every budget and every vehicle. Their team of experts will help you find the right tires and make sure they're installed quickly so you can get back on the road. But don't wait. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and explore their great tire deals. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rollin'.
Your favorite band live, First Chord Hits. That's a thrill. But for the accident attorneys at Farah & Farah, what thrill beats them all?
It's the thrill of the win. I've been there when the worry is real, when the bills pile up, when the pain doesn't quit, and getting the call that says, "We came through for you." That's huge. It's about seeing that weight lift, helping folks walk out better than when they walked in. Yeah, we're built for that.
Call Farah & Farah, Jacksonville.
There's a lot of reasons to use Kuhn flowers when you need to send a floral arrangement. This is ET with 1010XL, and no matter what reason or the occasion, Kuhn Flowers delivers only the best. Log on to KuhnFlowers.com and make somebody's day.
Joe C. for Preferred Roofing, reminding you your roof is more than just felt and shingles. It's a system that not only keeps your home dry, but also impacts your heating and cooling bills. Preferred Roofing and Construction is a GAF Master Elite Roofing Contractor lauded for having the ability to educate and inform homeowners on their options. Why GAF and Preferred Roofing? They're veteran-owned and operated with ties to Duval for decades. A family business ready to make sure your family has a good roof over its head. Log on, preferredroofingJacks.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Good Brothers Roofing and Gutters. The JU Dolphins dropped their second road contest of the year last night, losing to High Point University by a final score of 85-64. The road trip will continue for Jacksonville as the team makes its way further up the East Coast. JU will square off against Virginia Military Institute on Saturday before another game in Virginia, this time against George Mason. That'll be on Tuesday. Right now, 65 degrees at 102. Time and 10 brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Having a good time. The 1 o'clock hour is here. Hopefully everybody's getting it done on a Wednesday hump day. Thanks to the Golf Club of Southampton. Good things going on there. The renovations are in full focus coming up next May, and we'll have the Guggen there before they do renovate the greens. But you got plenty of opportunities right now. Membership, really a great deal. $1,500 off their initiation fee with a 12-month commitment. Check it all out. Check out their Facebook page or the website, Golf Club of Southampton, golfsouthampton.com. All right, so we've been talking college football playoff. We need to get back to the Jags and kind of look ahead. back on the practice field today. A couple Jaguar-related questions for you, sirs, on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. But staying on the CFP right now, Maddie, Miami at 15 in the CFP rankings, meaning there's a chance, right? Obviously, have to win out. Need a Texas and Vandy loss to increase chances for sure, which gets me to the Vandy topic. Lost to Texas, taken to the brink when you think about it with this Auburn game. It was a great game, but that's a 1-6 Auburn team in conference play, and it went right down to the wire. It was a great game.
It's a great game. I don't count that against them. I don't
Well, I
know
know.
anyone.
It's
At
because-
this point in the season, in November,
Right, but it's because
a win is a win, man.
It's our conversation we had earlier. The ACC just keeps lopping themselves off with bad losses, but in the SEC, it's that rugged schedule.
Exactly. A win is a win.
Yeah, but does the committee take into account the fact that they barely beat
Auburn lost 10-3 to Kentucky,
because
by
they-
the way, the
they-
week
yeah.
before. I
It's
just want to
unreal.
let you know that.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Well, Vandy.
And
Well,
by the way,
Kentucky beat Florida. What was it, 42-7?
Whatever the score
Florida
was,
sucks.
Florida beat Texas.
Exactly. That's my point.
Right. Well, that's
The
kind of what I'm
SEC
saying.
is so overrated, man.
My point is what I'm saying. They're going to argue. Look, anybody can beat anybody in that conference.
Kentucky beat
So what?
Florida.
Does that mean it's good?
Yeah.
Like just like the
That's-
ACC, it
that's-
means nothing.
Right, but that's
means
there's
there's
their
a lot
argument.
of parity.
That's their argument, is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, it's
You're yelling at the wrong guy. I'm getting ready to
I'm
explain.
yelling at you
I'm
so you
getting-
can tell Sankey how I feel.
I'm getting ready to explain the nonsense of the whole thing. So, Alabama beat Georgia, right? So naturally, Alabama will be ranked ahead of Georgia, correct? Texas beat Oklahoma, so naturally, Texas will be ranked ahead of Oklahoma, correct?
You would think.
That's the way things go because they have the same records, head to head, done. Correct?
I always feel like if you have the same number of losses and you beat that one team head to head,
And the same wins.
same number of your win-loss record is the same. You might break it down even further and go to your conference win-loss record. But Miami and Notre Dame are a good example. Miami beat Notre Dame, yet Notre Dame is ahead of Miami. Make sense of it. Well, it's the teams that they're not in the exact same conference because Notre Dame only plays, 5 ACC teams. But the fact that the College Football Playoff Committee is keeping Miami within striking range.
Well, hang on. We're not done yet, okay? We're not done yet.
Big time.
BYU beat Utah.
Mm-hmm.
BYU did not fall below Utah after losing to Texas, after getting their doors blown off against Texas Tech. Texas Tech probably left 28 points in the field in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It could have and should have been a lot worse. All right?
BYU left a few.
But then magically there's the Notre Dame Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Same record, same losses. Miami wins a one-possession game against Notre Dame, and it wasn't a one-possession game. That was a very deceiving score, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yet Notre Dame is 9 and Miami's 15.
I'm telling you, they're paving the way for them.
So basically what the committee is saying is Notre Dame's losses, which are at home to Texas A&M.
Right, which is a very good.
And on the road to Miami, who, I guess they consider Miami good. They had them 18 the first college football playoff.
Moved them up 3 spots.
Now they moved them up 3 spots because Miami beat a team that had lost 5 straight by an average of 22 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's November. A win's a win, though.
Apparently, that's an impressive win, apparently.
Well, what I'm reading out of this.
So
overtime against Auburn is an impressive
So the whole
win.
point is this. This is the whole point, okay? The next 3 games for both of them, there's really no. There's one game that's gonna be the absolute all-time. This is what we're looking at, and it's not gonna be the actual game they played against each other.
Mm-hmm. Which is
it'll be the Pitt game. They both go and play at Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
So if let's say Notre Dame wins 19-17 and Miami goes in there and blows their doors off and wins like 38-7,
that's their litmus.
and they both finish with 2 losses, Miami will be ranked ahead of Notre Dame. Now, if it's the other way around, and Notre Dame blows Pitt's doors off, and Miami needs overtime to beat Pitt, Notre Dame will be ranked ahead of Miami.
If they both win, then you're
Yes,
going
they
to say
both
Notre
win,
Dame
right.
catapults over them.
And that will. Then my point is, that's what they will say at the end of the year or at the last rating. They'll say, "Well, it was so close, and they both played the same team in the last month of the season, and this team did that, and that team." I'm telling you right now, I would bet any amount of money that's what they're
Well,
going to
the one thing I'm looking at, and the reason why they have Miami 3 spots further up this week, is because the rest of the ACC is sucking air right now, and that's my
Louisville
opinion.
should be ahead of Miami.
Right? Yeah, that's my opinion right now because they are looking at it going, "Oh dang, oh dang." We may take one. It may not be a team in the conference championship.
Here's another thing, too. Like, I get it. They lost to TCU and to Baylor. Those are two rivals, by the way. SMU might be the best team in the ACC. And they're not even ranked.
Who have they lost to in the ACC? I think it was Louisville.
It was Wake.
Oh,
it was Wake, like in a weird game they shouldn't have
It
won.
was 10-9, wasn't it?
How did Florida State beat them 42-0? How does that even happen?
Yeah, wasn't it 10-9, something like that?
Yes, it was a game that was weird. It was a weird
12
ending.
to 13.
Yeah, it was a weird ending. The SMU should have won the game, and they're not even ranked.
All right, back to Vandy real quick. Okay, they've got games against Kentucky and Tennessee. Tennessee's got their own ills. They can't stop anybody. And so Vandy still could potentially beat them, and we'll see whether or not that would be one of the teams that would make it into the college football playoff, which would just be crazy, but certainly still possible. And you have to look at – so one of those teams, if they were to inch closer by taking care of business against Kentucky and then upsetting Tennessee then you'd have to look at what happens this week with Texas against Georgia. And one of those two teams.
I don't think Texas isn't who Vandy's going against right now. It
no,
doesn't matter what happens
it
to Texas.
Still is a
it's
possible,
Oklahoma.
It's still part of the discussion, right? Still part of the discussion inside the SEC.
Don't you think if Tennessee loses to Vandy, Vandy's a lock to get in?
I don't think they're a lock because I think that if Oklahoma can still lose to Alabama, but blow doors on Missouri and LSU and get in over Vandy. I still think that can happen.
If they do that,
what if Texas loses in a close one to Georgia, like overtime this weekend, but then beats A&M at the end of the season? They could get in.
They will get in. Yeah, you can't. There's no way. Like there's Texas. All they need to do is win one of those two games because they're going to beat Arkansas. If they win one of those two games, they're in.
Dang, that's trash.
Yeah,
but it's true.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
Look how the rankings are set up. First off, look how they're set up. Number two, imagine if you had to go 16 teams and if this was like the 16-team format, you'd have right now like Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, and Utah's done nothing, and they're ranked 13th. They've literally done nothing. They beat Cincinnati at home, which is their best win.
Yeah, they pounded Cincinnati. And game day was there.
Cincinnati,
that's how big
Cincinnati
it was.
lost to Nebraska.
Right, Cincinnati also done nothing.
Massive.
So apparently it's like if you're nothing and you beat someone who's nothing, then you're good. Because it was on College Game Day and everybody's excited about it.
And we brought this up off the air, but we should bring it up on the air. What the committee said last night about Georgia Tech opens the doors up for a lot.
Any number of
So what
things.
they said was they were asked, why do you have Georgia Tech who only has one loss so low or whatever? And they're like, well, we realized in the game against Wake, I believe.
Yeah.
Again, Wake is in all these conversations.
Hey, the great Jake Dicker having his impact.
That
That'd be a
in
good
that
coach.
game,
I like it.
the committee said they realized that they got a call that helped them beat Wake. They would have probably lost the game had not been for that call, or non-call, I should say. And it's like, well, if we're
What the
doing
hell does that mean?
that,
So does that mean
then we
Oklahoma
could
should
do
have
that
a loss
for a
too?
lot of games.
Right,
Yeah.
Oklahoma should have a loss.
So
then.
now you can
How about
use,
Georgia? Should Georgia have lost to Auburn then?
Well, now you can use poor officiating as a reason
Exactly.
to
Ridiculous
deny
that they would
a
say
team.
that. Ridiculous.
Auburn, Georgia's a perfect example.
And don't think they're don't think they're above that, okay? Because they will.
And they're only going to use it in times when they want to.
Well, it's
use
convenient.
It. Yeah,
Well, it's
exactly.
not only Auburn, Georgia. How about Florida, Georgia? Sturtevant caught the ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's an excellent point. All right, let's segue that. Because,
Florida should be in.
Yeah, I got to do the 10-10 take. That is a great little segue right there.
Now, Josie's 10-10 take. Slow smoked and served up by Sonny's Barbecue. Local pit master since 68.
So I'm thinking to myself right now, if you're a Florida Gator fan, you're like, I'm going to head into Sonny's right now. I'm going to get my meal because they're not talking about the Gators because they're talking about the college football playoff. And then Matt brings that up and you think, wait a minute, maybe a bad call could have helped them. Well, no. Okay. The reason why Florida fans are bored over the idea of the college football playoff is because they're not part of the conversation. Thanks to Big Bourbon Nation beating the Florida Gators 38-7. It was Kentucky's first 30-point conference win since 1998 against the great Vanderbilt Commodores. That is where Florida has fallen. Okay.
No, that's not where they've fallen.
Oh, yes, it is.
give
This
you-
is my take.
I'm going to give you another one.
I don't need to be topped right now. Okay. This is
getting ready
where
to.
they have fallen. And the fact that this Kentucky program, however sloppy Stoops is in other games, he still figures out a way to pants the Florida Gators. That is the 10-10 take. It's just unreal.
I'm not going to top
you
it. I'm going
better go get Lane
I'm going to
Kiffin.
give you an addition, okay?
Yes,
I
thank
wasn't
you.
going to say an addendum, but Kentucky has won 5 of the last 8 against Florida.
It's the program, man.
There was a time when Florida had won 28 straight
Remember, we
against
said
them?
it was 30 something.
Florida had not lost to Kentucky in the swamp since the Reagan administration.
They've lost 5 of 8
Yeah. And the million
to a basketball school.
Yeah, the million a win.
Although, to
became,
be fair, there was just 2 basketball schools playing last week. I forgot about that.
We're talking about the Mighty Gators defending national champions.
So it was
Big
a
win over the
30.
Noles last time.
2018 was when it was broken.
Yeah.
31 straight before that.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
And they've lost 5 of 8.
Yeah. And Stoops is probably going to go in there and tell whoever his athletics director is, I can beat Florida.
Right.
Just
So,
let me
so
keep
all
this
you
job.
Gator fans out there that are screaming about how it's this elite program,
Yeah.
you've got the Spurrier years and you've got the Herb years. Other than that, what do you got?
Well, those
What
are pretty
do you
special.
have?
Oh, those are pretty
Those
special.
are very special.
Yeah.
Very special.
3 national championships. So
Yes.
special.
But other than that,
All right,
what do you
I'm
got?
cutting them off. It's XL Primetime.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
4th down and 11. Game on the line.
11 guys line up, but only one will end up the Universal Roof and Contracting Offensive Player of the Game.
And there he goes.
On 1010XL.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
This football season, make Hurricane Grill and Wings your game day getaway. Sip on handcrafted cocktails like the Millionaire Margarita or enjoy an ice-cold Bud Light. Game day drink specials are here all season. Find a location near you at hurricanewings.com.
He talks, he listens, he tells stories only a coach could know.
So you can learn more about the science of quarterbacking.
Teddy Thompson is the quarterback whisperer, tuned up by Tyson Sound and Security and George Moore Chevrolet. Friday mornings on 1010XL.
This is your escape. This is your next adventure. This is Mazda, and this is Mazda at the Avenues. Lauren Brooks here. Right now, purchase any new Mazda model, and Mazda at the Avenues will match your down payment or your payments for 1 full year. Plus, every new Mazda comes with 3 years, 36,000 miles of maintenance at no additional charge to you. This is luxury, and this is the start of something new. This is Mazda at the Avenues. For complete details, call 904-430-8047.
Movember is Cancer Awareness Month, so educate yourself on the risk factors for prostate and other cancers. Take charge of your health. Many cancers are highly preventable. Trust the physicians at Ackerman Cancer Center. AckermanCancerCenter.com.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Bring your marketing to the next level with 3D Digital, your local video production and digital marketing agency that specializes in ensuring your brand story is seen, heard, and remembered. Our award-winning team creates professional content that will be launched across multiple platforms to precisely target your audience. Call us at 904-712-4004 or visit 3ddigital.com to define, design, and deliver exceptional results for your business.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey, and I only like to recommend the best, which is why I'm proud to say that I chose Pella Windows and Doors for my own home. And now's a great time to upgrade your home with 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 years of interest-free payments on the best windows and doors in the business. Don't wait. Schedule a free consultation at PellaJacks.com or visit their showroom on Phillips Highway just north of Bay Meadows. For quality you can trust, and savings you can't miss. That's Pella Windows and Doors.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
Duval Fence is looking for the best in fence installers. Check out DuvalFence.com right now and fence in a great job opportunity. From estimates to installers, they're looking for you right now. Log on to DuvalFence.com for all the details. Equal opportunity employer.
Truth Teller here, and I've solved all of your holiday problems and stress. A gift card from the Blue Crab Crab House. Get this, you buy a $50 gift card, and you get an additional $15 card for free. It's that simple, and as always at the Blue Crab Crab House, the best crabs in Jacksonville, oysters and seafood, period. Blue Crab Crab House, open every day except for Monday, off of San Jose on Jewington Creek Road.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Very talented, man. He can make every throw, and it seems to be with ease. He's big, strong, athletic. I think they're playing to his strengths, and they've continued to try to put good skill and players around him to allow him to take advantage of his skill sets. And I've got a lot of respect for him.
This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
That's your head coach, Liam Cohen. Cut courtesy of Jaguars.com, talking about quarterback play. I was confused to begin with. I realized then.
Gushing on
Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert he was talking about.
I wasn't.
You didn't? You caught it right away?
Yeah, I caught it right away.
I'm slowly on.
Gushing on Justin.
You know how I am. I thought it was Billy Napier talking about Mississippi State just for one quick second. But he's gushing on him for all the right reasons because Justin Herbert, as we gave out yesterday as our perfecto, he is now 50 career games with at least 2 touchdown passes in his career.
50.
And he's played.
I'm gonna count this now. You know.
Yeah. He's played a total of 60 first 6 seasons in NFL history, and then he also threw for 250 yards and a couple touchdowns with a 101.2 passer rating and 57 yards on the ground when they were beating the rival Titans a couple weeks ago. They took care of business against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And
by the way, he's played in 89 games.
89. Okay, thank you. So first 6 seasons of his NFL career. And the thing about him is you see a guy. And look, Trevor, body type wise, matches Justin Herbert in a lot of ways. 6'6", big arm, all that stuff. Can move when he needs to, but Herbert has really enjoyed the idea of taking off and running. At least that's what it seems like. And this is even pre-Jimmy Harbaugh. But Harbaugh reined him in a little bit when he came in and took the job last year. He said, look, pal, we need to give you a line. We need to give you a run game because you're getting your butt kicked. Even though you're throwing for a bunch of yards, you ain't winning nearly as many as you should.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Last year, I mean, his touchdowns were down, but so were his interceptions because he had a running game. He had an offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, he constructed it where Herbert didn't have to win all the games for him. They were going to ground and pound you.
Yep.
He was going to be smart with the football. Don't turn it over. No interceptions, that kind of stuff. Now, when they got in the playoffs, they got the doors blown off in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
But
He made some mistakes there.
Made a lot of mistakes there, but I'm saying during the season last year. And he's built the same way this year. And even though they're missing their 2 tackles, I mean, they still went up there and played a Pittsburgh Steelers team and ran the ball on them.
Yeah, it was in L.A., but they got him.
Yeah, well, they played him in Pittsburgh.
But they got him. They handled him.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers came out of that game. This does not happen very often. Embarrassed over his play. Apologized.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mike Tomlin had to come out and basically say, not it was trash, but it needs to be better. And so, yeah, that's what their defense is doing too right now.
Yeah, I think the Chargers' pressure had a little bit to do with that and playing so poorly.
And you can go down the line and you can take a look at some of the guys that have made plays on both sides of the ball, missing 2 of their starting running backs, the guys that they were expecting to be kind of the bell cows for them. And that was, they went and got Najee Harris. He ended up getting hurt. Marion Hampton gets hurt. And then they're down their depth chart. And this dude right now is crushing it, carrying the ball.
Yeah, I mean, they're down. They're 2 tackles.
Yeah,
But
well, they lost
just-
Alt. They lost Rayshon in the very beginning, and then lost Alt. I think maybe he was down for a game, came back, and then had that ankle.
Now he's out for the year.
Yeah, and ankle surgery now, and yeah, it's not good. Not good for him. But so this team, can they take advantage of it? How angry are they going to be after that embarrassing fourth quarter? Those are all the questions that are being asked, and they got to be asked inside the locker room too. You might take us in the locker room right now because that's kind of the feeling that I get that they're facing. Here we go.
Now, the Lemon Pepper Locker Room with Leon Searcy. Served up by Wingstop.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting for the music, but that's they had the Barry White. Yeah,
Listen, you don't perform.
I can't perform without the music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You need instruments. Thank you.
All right, Wingstop's got a special. All right, this Saturday and Sunday. Got a promo. Use the promo code JAX20 and get $20 off a 100-piece wing deal. That's Wingstop, actually. Yeah, I mean, you look at this team, this Jaguar team. This is a pride game, man. It has to be a pride game.
Mm-hmm.
Because getting dismantled the way they got dismantled in the fourth quarter, it's just embarrassing. Absolutely, it's embarrassing. I mean, you got out-toughed. They out-physicaled you. They out-executed you. I mean, they out-coached you. Let's just go and put it on the table. You got out-coached as well.
D'Amico never flinched on the sideline.
He never did. He absolutely never did. You give up a 19-point lead going into the fourth quarter where you just can't move the ball. Well, we had 11 yards. How many yards did we have in the fourth quarter? At one particular time, I know someone said, I heard it on there.
Coach Duff put it out there yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. Yeah, I mean, come on now. You can't you get a couple of first downs. You play your 4-minute offense. The game is over. It's essentially over. You get a field goal. The game is over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you get none of that. You got worn down. You got worn down defensively as far as pass protection and running the ball. I mean, if you have it, no one should feel good coming out. I mean, I know Parker Washington had an outstanding game, but nobody should feel good about the way we lost this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So you gotta have some pride about yourself.
Let's hope.
I think there are numerous positions on this team that have to have a little pride of.
Yes.
Numerous. And look, the Chargers lost Joey Bosa, went to the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Got 29 sacks. 29 sacks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I misheard you there for a second. So they have 2.5 times more than what Jacksonville has.
29 sacks.
Yeah.
Jags have 12.
Yeah.
By the way, you said...
Is that bad?
Justin Herbert, 50 career games of 2 touchdown passes or more?
Yeah.
Travis got 22.
22?
Yeah.
He came in. When did Herbert come in? He's
1 year.
6
1 year,
seasons.
he's got 1 year on him.
1 year on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, six seasons, 80 some. What was the number, JJ? 89 career games. And Trevor did miss action the last couple, but yeah, that's a big number. 50 versus, what'd you say, 22?
22.
Yeah, that's all right. So let me give you another one because
I didn't want to get into the turnovers. That'll make you even more angry.
No,
that'll
please.
give you more agita. It's not worth it.
Why not do it?
Well, the most recent one.
People are eating lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
The most recent one got me more than any of them. Okay, that throw across the middle was atrocious. And you let Derek Stingley one-hand that thing when Austin Trammell says, please put it in front of me and I'll put 2 hands on it. And it was, All right, so how about a guy that could have been here if we do want to go back in time? I really don't want to cause any more pain than what you guys just did, but the ukulele, please, if you don't mind. Oh, yes, the ukulele should at least soothe some of those nerves right now, but it ain't pretty. It's just as simple as that. This is a guy you could have had. So let's go from the Atlantic to the Pacifico with a delicious Mexican lager found in Baja, imported by surfers for those who live life. Anchors up. Enjoy a delicious Pacifico. So Lamar Jackson, he was down for a few games this year with the hammy. 100 career starts now for Lamar Jackson. Remember, this team took Taven.
Who?
Yeah. This team took Taven.
Who?
And that team took Lamar. Okay? So 100 career starts. Matter of fact, Harbaugh and the boys, I don't know if it was LaCosta, whoever, I can't think of the GM's name up there in Baltimore. I don't know if he was in charge at that time. Is it Eric DaCosta or LaCosta? One of those. I just can't remember if he was in charge when Lamar was drafted, but he has been part of that general manager.
Eric DaCosta.
Yeah, there you go, Eric DaCosta. Thank you very much. Lamar, 100 career starts, 176 yards, touchdown the other day, 36 rushing yards. They ended up beating Minnesota 27-19. So now he is in some rare air, okay? Guys with wins the most in their first 100 starts, okay? Wow. At the top is now the new perceived GOAT, okay? Patrick. Yeah, thank you. Patrick, he has 78 wins in his first 100 starts.
Jeez.
78!
Ridiculous.
And Tom Brady has 76.
Wow.
Okay? And it's just nuts. So I need one more guy that is tied with Tommy and the other guy that Lamar just passed. Okay? So now Lamar is top 4. You already know Mahomes and Brady are in there.
I'm not going to say Warner because you always look at me like,
give me the guy he just passed and then who is still just in front of him. Okay?
Still just in front of him.
Yeah, and I'll just for the hell of it, because we're running out of time, these are historical names, and we are going back.
Oh, I was going to say Andrew Luck. All right, so
we are going back. So Mahomes has 78, Tommy has 76. Jackson just passed one dude to move into the top 4, and he's still got one more in front of him.
How about Roger Staubach?
There we go. Woo! There we go. There's a ding. Nice. It's his favorite player. I knew he might
my
get
favorite
there.
athlete of all time.
76. We need one more. Okay, this is again an old school dude, and this is a heritage name, a heritage team.
Okay. Bradshaw.
Yeah.
No, but you're kind of in that area. Okay, you're right there, Leon. Don't leave that area.
Did they have another Steelers quarterback?
No, but don't leave that. Don't leave that era.
The era.
Hang on. We'll get
Unitas.
Nope.
No,
that was before him.
We're gonna get this. Hang on.
Because if you had Staubach, you had Bradshaw, you had
Tarkington.
That's another good one.
Fouts?
Nope.
No.
Stay in that era because the Fouts is in the 80s.
Marino?
Stabler?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Old Kenny Stabler. Wow. That guy logged some wins and some nights afterwards.
I was going to say he also logged
he
logged some due time off the field as well.
So Lamar just passed him. He has 72. Now Lamar's got 73. Mahomes, 78 at the top. Tommy and Roger the Dodger, tied with 76 wins in the first 100 starts. It's just incredible. Speaking of incredible, Gio is coming up next. It's XL Primetime.
XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford. Catch high school football play-by-play on 1010XL.
Bishop Kenny's big season brings them a home playoff game against Wakula. Friday night at 7:30 on 92.5 FM. Bulls' quest for a 12th state championship begins against Walton. Friday at 7 on 1010 AM.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm dedicated to helping businesses manage risk, maximize opportunities, and move their company forward. Jimerson Burr attorneys are business-oriented lawyers, equally comfortable as community leaders, private transaction counselors, or courtroom advocates. If you have a legal issue of any kind affecting your business, contact the firm at 389-0050 or jimersonfirm.com.
Craving tacos? Take advantage of the amazing lunch specials at One Night Taco Stand. Get bold flavors and bang for your buck with the Taco Trio. Choose any 3 tacos for just $10.99. If you're looking for a Taco Tuesday special every day, then look no further than One Night Taco Stand. 3 Jacksonville locations: Mandarin, Orange Park, and Southside at Bay Meadows. Expert Automotive on St. John's Bluff Road has some of the highest Google reviews in Jax for a reason. Expert Auto never sells greed, only what you need. All makes and models are serviced at Expert Automotive. This month, get an alignment inspection for only $19.99. Expert Auto does major engine and transmission repair and simple maintenance. All services done at Expert Auto by our ASC certified training technicians. Call today, 374-3373, and ask about $50 off any service. Expert Automotive. We never sell greed, only what you need.
Running a small business is tough, so the Florida Small Business Development Center at UNF provides a free business checkup, a personalized analysis that helps you boost profits, your online presence, and increase your company's value. No cost, no strings attached. It's guidance from experts who understand what it takes to succeed in business. Whether you're just starting out or ready to expand, it's time to act. Complete a request for consulting at unf.edu/SBDC.
Hey, it's Joe C. The chill is in the air and your backyard can still be the heart of the season. Gather your family around a beautiful outdoor fireplace from Isocurrent or Napoleon, expertly installed by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. From elegant stone fireplaces to wood burning or gas fire pits, CSS creates cozy spaces where memories are made and where every night can feel like a celebration. You dream it, they can build it. Visit their showroom or online at cssfireplaces.com.
CSS. Hey, poker players. Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine are bringing you a month full of big winnings. From holiday high hams at Best Bet Jacksonville to $500 every 30 minutes up for grabs on the fast action table games. November is filled with fast, fun poker action and over $825,000 in giveaways. Best Bet has all the action this month. See all the details at bestbetjax.com. That's bestbetjax.com.
I love my propane company. They always answer when I call and give me great prices and fast service. Said no one ever.
Until now. Need propane for your home or business? Seabreeze Propane is bringing the propane as North Florida's new local propane provider. Visit SeabreezeLP.com. Seabreeze Propane. We make propane cool, brother. Oh, yeah.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since 1987.
All right, my takeaway is I don't appreciate the committee giving me hope. I don't. I really don't. I listen. I put Miami on punishment. I didn't watch.
I'm looking around like, do you have hope? You got.
I'm
hope?
just saying. I put Miami on punishment. I didn't watch the first 2 quarters of the game with Syracuse. I had to make a statement. Hey, I don't reward bad behavior. And now the committee has Miami in 11. I don't.
No, 15.
I mean,
but they had a projection.
But they had a projection that showed them they're gonna make the
They're
playoffs.
CFP bound, baby.
Stop it.
You're going to make me believe again, JJ. I don't even appreciate it.
You won't be believing after North Carolina State puts 38 on us.
Hey, you want to talk about?
You'll be 11. You'll go to Ole Miss to play them in the first round of playoff.
Old Dave Doran will coach his rear end
game,
off when his rear end is in the.
Oh, I believe it.
chopping
And
block.
to Matt's point, like Miami, if they did play in the playoffs and they played a team like Ole Miss, I would expect them to win.
Yeah, it's a fun
because
game.
it's a big game and they are always up for those games. It's the other stuff
And
that's
they
always
actually match
Mario's
up well with
problem.
Ole Miss too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't lose. They can't lose again. I don't know what the fellas will do if they lose again. They go 9-3, don't make the playoffs.
Like, what are like
I mean, the
Michael
legendary
Irvins
guys, the
or-
Mikes, the Rays, the Eds.
Will they call for Mario?
No.
No.
He's still recruiting too well.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Just got another
There's this
4-star
thing on the
yesterday.
sidelines.
Yeah, but if
November.
they don't make the playoffs, man, it's another waste. Fans got mad at me when I said they wasted Cam Ward last year. They did. They wasted Cam Ward last year.
Yeah, and that's the last thing you want if you recruit your fanny off, but then one side of the ball lets you down, or one game causes you to get off the rails. Which one game kind of got them off the rails. And
Maybe.
anyway,
Well,
go
let's see if they don't waste DJ Lagway next year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. So my takeaway was going to be something completely different.
Savage.
Joe and I were going at it during the break about Duke, and I say, if Duke goes 9-4, that's pretty good. And then
It's
I
a
started
good
looking
season
at
for
Duke's
Manny.
schedule. Holy
It's a good season for Manny.
Elon, they got their doors blown off
Elon's
by
like the
Illinois.
richest guy in the world.
They got their doors blown off by Illinois. They lost at Tulane. They beat NC State. They beat Syracuse, which is already done without a backup quarterback. They won at Cal, which is probably their biggest win. That's probably their best win. They blew out
In
Cal.
the name
on
of
the
Justin Wilcox, get me to the college football playoff.
Lost to Georgia Tech. Beat the worst Clemson team in 2 decades.
On a really bad call.
On a really bad call.
Smoked them.
Then went to UConn last week and lost to UConn. Independent
all right,
UConn.
hang on. Hit pause for 1 second. Because will the really bad call affect the committee's decision?
Right. We don't know. Maybe
we don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Will
they said
it
it would. They said the Georgia Tech.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point.
Is the committee allowed to go back and give us the 2002 national title because of a bad call?
Upon further review.
And then, by the way, Duke wraps up with Virginia, which is a complete fraud at home. All right, so that's going to put them at 6-4. Then they're at North Carolina, which is horrific. That's 7-4. And then they got Jake and Wake the last week of the season.
Dickert could
Duke
upset
controls
another apple cart.
their destiny. If Duke wins out, they're in the ACC championship game.
Which is just wild. The last time they were in it, remember that play?
That horrific schedule.
Yeah.
And if they win out, they're in the ACC championship game. 1 game away from playing in the playoff.
Hey, by the way, you guys will all be happy to know this. Bill Belichick said he's fully focused on North Carolina. Does not even want to talk about the Giants job. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want you guys to know that because people were worried that it was really a race between Lane Kiffin and Bill Belichick.
Okay, so he didn't.
As to who was going to take the Giants job.
So he didn't
tomorrow.
say I want to stay at North Carolina and finish what we're doing. He just said I'm not going to talk about it.
Something like that.
What does the muse say?
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she says.
Although, if Bill got a job with the NFL, and they said it's a job or the muse, I think he'd take the job.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Wow.
Oh, he would.
Over
He would.
Love?
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
never.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% he would.
By the way,
his love is the NFL.
Yeah, she's used him. He's used her.
Yes.
To whatever gain. Yeah, he'd be gone.
That actually sounds like a
All
good
right.
column. I might write that.
Okay, do it. All right, real quick, because we have to do one more thing before we're done. We have to do that one more thing before we're done. Right now, though, we are going to spend 2 hot minutes with Gio.
Our next guest is not affiliated with the NFL or Jacksonville Jaguars.
Discussion of injuries is solely based on opinion.
Now, the Bari Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Injury Breakdown.
Gio!
We have to get him by phone this particular Wednesday because he's working hard, scrubbed up, scrubs on, and working hard. Gio, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. I need you to hit 2 things. I've got a question that we need to help one of our XL Primetimers with. But first off, spend the next 90 seconds on an LCL injury and some of the intel that you have as far as Travis Hunter being gone for the year.
Yeah, so LCL injury, right, lateral collateral ligament. So it's the opposite side of the MCL, which is the medial collateral ligament. Very rare, and I actually have never seen anybody get an LCL injury for a non-contact unless it's a very high-velocity knee dislocation type thing, like someone off of a skateboard and they fell and they dislocate the knee, then they have an LCL injury. But normally just, non-contact football sports, I've never seen an LCL injury. So it's very rare for that. Now, he did fix it, which is good. They had surgery. The biggest risk in that surgery is your peroneal nerve, which controls your foot, is right there. So that's the biggest risk. And sometimes after an LCL injury, the peroneal nerve just shuts down because of the swelling. So hopefully for him, he didn't have that. And if he did have it, usually comes back pretty quick. So hopefully that's not an issue for him. But yeah, LCL definitely not in the vicinity, or not something that we thought about when we heard a non-contact injury.
Gio, you've worked with Dr. Andrews, who's the greatest in your profession. How many LCLs have you seen completely since you start out with him all the way in your own practice?
I have seen 2, and the 2 were both dislocated their knee.
And from some type of
high
either hit
velocity
or
injury.
high velocity
hit.
accident.
One
So
was
like
a hit,
somebody
one was a
hit them?
Can it happen? Like, is it possible to do a non-contact LCL?
I mean, I would have said highly improbable, but I guess it happened now. I mean, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never heard it.
Mm-hmm.
So
right,
yeah,
right. And it was, and because I'm looking at Leon, it's interesting if that's one of the first things that was said about it.
right. They did say, and then they also said the next day no ACL injury, right? Because when you hear non-contact, you think ACL, MCL. They ruled out ACL that day or the next day.
Yeah. So, from a player point of view, he can go under the knife and come back, and you can expect rehab goes correctly, similar success in getting back and getting healthy. Not 100%, but getting back to where you think he should be.
Look, yeah, that's the goal, right? Any surgery is to go back and fix it and get back to what you were before. Obviously, you can never guarantee that you're going to be 100% just like you were before after any surgery, but this guy's young, 21, 22 years old, and they do rehab around the clock. So as long as surgery goes well and hopefully rehab goes well, I don't see why he can't get back to that.
All right, you guys can shoot a question our way. We'll try and get it on Breaking Bones Sunday morning, 7:30, the kickoff to the kickoff show with Dr. George Bari. But I got to give you one right now from one of our prime timers. Post Achilles repair and wound/skin is not closing after 2 surgeries. MRI shows like a fatty between the Achilles and the skin. What's the best cure for the skin to close?
Yeah, so Achilles injuries, the biggest thing with the surgery is the skin. It's very tenuous. It very commonly doesn't heal. And so that is one of the issues with that surgery. Now, he said he had 2 surgeries. I don't know if that's 2 surgeries because the second one was for the skin or the second one was a revision of the Achilles. I'm not sure. But if you do have an issue with skin not healing in that area, obviously after a while, you can I would talk to your surgeon, number 1. Number 2, you can get a wound vac, which helps a lot. Home health will come, put a wound vac on, change it every couple of days. And then obviously it's very severe and you have necrosis, you can go to a wound care specialist that can take care of it.
All right, that's definitely helpful, I would think. All right, 641-1010, you got another sports injury question, you can throw it away. We'll try to get Gio back in the building next Wednesday and answer it for you, or on Breaking Bones Sunday morning. Gio, thank you, my brother.
Thanks, guys.
All right, definitely check them out, BariOrthopedics.com. We got to wrap ours with just a couple more thoughts as far as the college and pro world are concerned. Coming up.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford, elite service for elite companies.
It's happening. The event people wait for all year, Beard's Diamonds Anniversary Sale. Hicken here as the town center's only locally owned jeweler. Say hi to the Lupos when you go there. Beard celebrates 44 years at Jacksonville with huge store-wide saving. That's right, you save up to 44% on rings, earrings, bracelets, bands. Buy now and get as much as 44% off Beard's already amazing prices. Check out Beard's new collection of amazing diamond necklaces with both natural or lab-grown diamonds, or see their selection of the hottest yellow gold fashion jewelry starting under $300. And if you're getting engaged, you can get the ring of her dreams and save like never before at Beard's. Beard's Diamonds, because they're local, can run circles around those corporate chain stores. Better selection, better prices, better service, better quality. Don't settle for chain store jewelry. Get her the best at Beard's. Don't miss Beard's Diamond Anniversary Sale. Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beard's.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
The halfway point is hit in pro football, and that means the stakes will be even higher the second half of the season. Joe C. for Hard Rock Bet, and it's time to push for the playoffs and time to cash in on the big ball games. Player props, team totals, playoffs galore, and don't forget about Saturday. So many big games. Don't miss out. Get the party started on the Hard Rock Bet app. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, All-Pro Lineman and Lemon Pepper Guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop specials. Order a 15-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or Wingstop app using promo code JAX10 and get $10 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX10 for $10 off at 50-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Tired of plumbers trying to sell you instead of help you? At Superior Plumbing and Pipeline, and we do things differently. We hire real plumbers, not salesmen, and we never pay commission. That means no upselling, no pressure, and no unnecessary repairs. Just honest, expert work at a fair price. So the next time you need a plumber you can trust, make the superior choice and call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, where quality comes first and honesty is standard. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. No commissions, just solutions. Learn more at SuperiorPlumbingJacks.com.
Strap in, Duval. The Jaguars are gearing up to face the Los Angeles Chargers Sunday, November 16th for our annual Salute to Service game. Join us as we honor and celebrate the brave men and women of our military all game long. Secure your seats now and be a part of the action by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. Let's stand together, Duval.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm even going to have to practice this. Ralph, I was ruined.
It ain't easy admitting it, okay? But we try and do it, and we probably stalled on this puppy on a Wednesday show. But I was, let's get to it, man. You got to admit.
All right, I was wrong. I was wrong about the lofty expectations I had of Trevor Lawrence, Travis, and BTJ.
What was your?
I had Trevor at 38 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
39.
Was it 39? Yeah, I know. I had BTJ at 1,300 yards. I had Travis.
I was ruined.
And I had Hunter at like 850 and 10.
10 touchdowns, yeah.
Terrible.
Well, you got one.
No, I'm just terrible.
I will say this for you. I love the fact that you love your Jags, and you every season is a clean slate for you. You know you're like very much all right. This is gonna be the year.
Yeah, I try not to carry baggage.
Yeah, I like that about you. I wish I could be more like that. But instead, I'm like, they're doing something with injuries.
All right, go ahead. Do you have a Jag? What do you got?
I almost had a Jags one, but I'm not going to go there.
Okay, go the other one.
Because I'm not going to get in trouble for it. I was wrong about Georgia. I don't even need to go. I was wrong about Georgia. I thought Mississippi State would play off that emotion of the game and the fact that Georgia's not that good in the secondary, and they're still not that good in the secondary, people. And you're going to find that out when Texas goes into this week. I still think Georgia's going to beat Texas, but that's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I was wrong about them. They not only went out there and took care of business, they probably played their best SEC game of the season.
The fact that they ran the ball and threw the ball like that was definitely impressive. All right, I was, and this is going to be an ongoing thing, but Trevor, I thought you paired up with Liam was going to result in a hell of a lot more than it's resulted in. And I'm watching people on X saying that if we, like us, are blaming the Trevor Lawrences and Josh Hines Allens of the world for that loss in Houston, that it makes no sense. Are you kidding me? They had a major hand in this bad boy, and Trevor is nowhere near where he needs to be. You can't name on more than one hand the games that he is responsible for winning in a big way like you think of quarterbacks doing for your football team. And right now I was wrong about him, that's for sure.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
All right, Lauren Brooks joins us now. Helmets and Heels getting ready to go. We just had to go through that cathartic thing of I was wrong. So what is coming up?
I was just thinking what I've been wrong about. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But we'll focus on the positive.
Yeah,
and,
which are?
That the Chargers' interior of the offensive line and tackles may potentially could be abused by this excellent Jaguars pass rush. Can we say that?
Yeah, what was the
With
Gus
a
Logue?
straight
Did you say
face?
excellent?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
JJ just put out a Gus Logue. Gus Logue put this out on X.
Yeah, Gus Logue said the Jags have the 4th lowest sack rate in the last 10 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I saw that
Let's be
earlier.
poor.
And granted, yes, there is still time left in the season to correct that, but it doesn't look good so far. We all know that.
All right, so that will be the crux of what you got.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things I was absolutely wrong about before the season. I thought for sure Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker would be
Me too.
two-person wrecking crew. But yeah, we'll keep the Jags conversation going. Talk some college football, some college basketball. Florida won last night. That was fun, even though it was barely, but that's okay.
Yep. All right, that sounds good, Lauren. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Helmets and Heels coming up, and Gators with the win over the Noles on the hard court. And then they got Miami in town. We're going to talk to both of the head coaches tomorrow, we hope.
Nice.
Jai Lucas and Todd Golden, which will be cool. Well, actually, Todd Golden on Friday. Coach Lucas tomorrow. All right, we're out. We say thanks to the Golf Club of Southampton. Don't forget 287-play. Give them a shout. Head on out. Put a foursome together. Put a group together. And you can enjoy this wonderful weather. 287-play, or check out their Facebook page with membership opportunities. Big Sirs, Maddie, Josie, and JJ. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Helmets and Heels coming your way.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
4th and goal at the 1. They set up in the eye.
When you add up the moments and break down the best,
It's a hostile environment.
you're left with a performance painting high-performance play of the game.
Up in the air, it is caught!
On 1010XL.
Want a fresh and flavorful tailgate this season? Chicken Salad Chick has scratch-made Southern-style chicken salad perfect for lunch, parties, and your tailgate. Order 3 ways at one of 4 area locations. Call 1-833-MY-CHICK or online at chickcatering.com.
Hey Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Gator fans are known to get rowdy.
Especially us.
Pickett and Prosser here.
Join us